The Sports Ball Stuff podcast is brought to you by What Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. Pulpery Media presents Sports Ball Stuff with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the major sports stories that intrigue us and the little stories that enrage us. Yeah.
Well done.
It's about time.
Oh, I think you got to call up before the Euros.
Yeah, but didn't make the squad. Didn't make the Euro squad.
He did not make the Euro squad. He got an appearance. Hopefully he gets some love now because for Leeds, he's playing better than any. He
should be. Well, he doesn't play the same position, but he's kind of like an Italian Conte. Like he's everywhere.
He's right.
Yeah.
Which
he's not defensive,
Farka
but he's
will let him do that.
Yeah.
But
no.
You got to be a little more disciplined.
What is no in Italian?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he plays in the front. Farka lets him do his thing.
Correct, yeah.
And at this point, it doesn't seem to matter who's up there with him. This week it was Aronson and Solomon.
Yeah.
It's usually been Dan James and Aronson. That seems to be their go-to trident with Pirro up top.
Correct, yeah.
Okay. So, again, the championship is a year-long meat grinder. It's about to get worse, but, they're playing what amounts to 2 matches a week without the cup competitions.
Correct, yeah.
And it gets to...
Well, we're out of the Carabao Cup, I think.
Correct.
So, yeah, and FA Cup hasn't started.
So basically what I'm saying is after this international break, by the way, fuck you, international break. Why do we need one right now? What's the point? We're not qualifying for the World Cup. We're not qualifying for anything. These nations are just playing for what? The Nations League?
Well, it's like most of them are friendlies anyway.
Yeah, go eat a dick.
On one hand, like say from the U.S. and
doesn't matter
and UK standpoint, they got to try out new coaches. But
great, what's stopping you from trying out new coaches in a friendly?
Or also, can't the coaches give their philosophies over a Zoom call or something? Yeah,
you know what? Fuck the international break.
Yeah, give them a couple of weeks off. Give them off.
I was going to say, if you want to do the international break, do it from about December 17th to January 10th. There you go. You got 6 weeks, 4 weeks. Figure it out.
Yeah, but we say that from here, but if we lived in the UK, that's probably such a magical time. It's Christmas and you have soccer every day.
Right, because they're on holiday for 2 weeks. Because that's just how it is.
Yeah. They get paid vacation.
It's hey, it's Christmas. Oh, it's Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's give the servants presents.
I love it when people really have no idea. Why is it called Boxing Day?
It's when you give the leftover shit to your servants.
It's when you throw your trash out and give your leftovers. It's called rummaging these days.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Leeds. They had the midweek slip up, which, of course, they did because, our election happened and everyone on Earth needed to be punished for 72 hours. We did. So that loss, we said it Saturday after the win, is going to hurt. That is 2 points, which we would be at the top of the table.
Correct.
No, we wouldn't. We would be tied for the top.
Yeah.
With those 2 points.
Yeah.
And it was a mid-table at best that we lost to.
Yeah.
On the road, at least get a point. You can't be doing this. Didn't we learn anything from last year? But good news is, well, I can't say anything because it's the international break, so there's no being optimistic.
The only problem, right now is Sheffield United has 1 game in hand.
Right.
And they're a point behind. But
that shit
Sheffield United's been shitting the bed recently, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's West Brom is the other team. No, there's 4 4 teams with games in hand? 6 teams?
Yeah, but like Burnley's 5 points back from us.
Yeah, I'm looking. None of them.
Yeah.
West Brom is the only close one. With it. Oh no, Burnley.
Yeah.
Didn't we just beat them?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, beat the teams in front of you, but you can't be losing to fucking Mill whatever.
Yeah, the thing we need to start putting space between us and third place. Like that's the key thing. There.
Right, because we fucked around and found out last year
yeah.
by missing out on second place.
Yeah.
And Leeds historically is like Juventus in the Champions League final. They can't win the playoffs to get
correct.
Promoted. They just can't do it. It's like, oh, we made the finals, great, we're gonna lose.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I take that back. Sheffield United. No, it's like they're all at 15 now. I was looking at the table at game time.
Well, mine literally just updated too.
Yeah.
Oh, great! Go fuck yourselves, every one of you. So now this is what I thought. Third place with United in front of us.
Correct. Yeah.
But they scored again. Eat dicks, Rangers. And the thing is, it's the draws. Look at
but remember,
same amount of losses, basic goal differential. We have a better goal differential than any team in the top 4.
The benefit is that our schedule,
does lighten up.
Yeah, we have Swansea, Luton Town, and Blackburn to finish out November. But then thankfully the meat grinder is not horrid. We do Derby County, Middlesbrough, Preston, Oxford, Stoke, and then
those are some heavyweights.
Derby County again.
Stoke, where are they at? Oh wow, they're in Manchester United territory, and there you go.
And then coming back after the New Year, Blackburn, Hull, Sheffield Wednesday when things get back on track after the grinder, and then what should be the first challenge is at the end of January, which is we play Burnley again.
Remember last year we had that tough obviously Leeds started slow.
Correct.
And then,
but the mean grinder was against all the top 5 teams.
Correct, and we got 3 points or 4 points out of 4 matches or something.
The meat grinder, that's where we should be able to put that space.
We would hope so because we're deeper on the bench. We have I know.
How deep?
We're deep. God damn it! I walked right into that.
You did.
Our bench is fuck it. We're deeper than anybody else. We can go deeper than anybody else. You hear that?
You mean like balls?
Championship
balls deep?
Balls deep against most of these teams. So I based on the past couple of years, I like where Leeds are at. I really do, and their form is good. And here's the best thing.
Well. So they find. I mean, whether it's by design or by necessity, they have top 80s, low 90s.
We're plus
over the
15
field.
Goal differential.
Yeah,
that means we are not giving up goals. Other than the Millwall loss, we haven't given up a goal since let's see, midway through October.
Right, and that's. It's like our defense, like all of them, if we're playing FIFA, are 88s,
you mean
92s.
Sturk.
Sturk.
But Sturk, you motherfucker.
And that, and it's one of those, I mean, every franchise has that story, when you finally find those missing pieces, and Rothwell and Tanaka in the midfield are those, where those missing pieces, and when you see those two playing in tandem to each other.
A lot of teams go with this is my deep lying playmaker and this is my attacking playmaker.
Correct. Yeah.
These two
can go either way.
Juventus were having an issue because it was Locatelli, but who else was going to pick it up? And then Locatelli drops too far back and he can't make the passes. He drops too far forward. He's not. You need someone Wes McKinney's box to box, but you need someone who can play both, who can sit back and see the field and play the ball, or get forward and not get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And still have the other guy cover for you behind you.
Agreed.
And they are really good at that.
Well, and I mean, so
far.
It's another game I've seen where, like, Tanaka's moving pieces.
Correct.
And you're going like you've been on the team for a cup of coffee, but the team respects you enough that they're like, okay, like you're the captain, non-captain.
He's proven himself to be one of the quarterbacks on the pitch.
Yeah.
Good for you. Because if you get the ball to the front three in the right positions, they are now showing that they can score goals.
Well, and what we saw with the Queen's Park game and the last win too, they've been getting that where they throw it in the box,
right,
and let the chaos play out.
Correct.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because they've got guys fast enough to get to the second ball.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to get it in there.
Do it.
Don't be afraid to get it in there nice and deep in front of their goalie to cause a little chaos. You know?
That'll do it.
Trust me, you'll enjoy it in the end. Especially when we finally get the balls in the net. Sorry.
And then you can explode in celebration.
The Rangers cannot play up and down hockey like this. We can't.
Yeah.
Sorry. Fucking up and down hockey. You need to be more structured, you cocksuckers. So yes, Juventus.
I was going to say, you got about 3 minutes for your boys.
That's fine. I can get to that. Juventus were disappointing. They got a draw midweek in the Champions League. Fine. We won the Derby. I would like to give a specific shout out to Timothy Weah.
Yeah.
Who has now scored, I think it's 3 games in a row.
Nice.
With an assist in there. He is in fuego, which means he will go play for the United States men's national team and tear his MCL.
His arm, his leg will fall off.
His ankle will explode. I swear to Christ, if he gets hurt, I'm going to lose my mind. Because he's what do they call the furniture now on the lineup?
He's your anchor.
Yes. Yeah. And it's funny. Like
he's your constant.
There it is. It's funny because get this, it's a fucking novel idea, but the coach put him in the position that he should be playing.
What?
Like he's not a fucking winger to play defense. No. He is not a wing back.
Yeah.
He is a wing player. He can beat guys on the dribble with his speed, get the ball in the box. If the ball's on the other end, he just kind of this point instinctively knows where to be, like a striker. Yeah,
well, but I mean, just a quick aside. That's going to should be one of the benefits of having Poch as the U.S. men's, because I know he knows the Juventus manager, and so if he's like, if that's working for you all, then I should put him in a similar position.
He's close to the. I mean, he should see it. Like three, maybe 4 of the best players on the national team play in Italy.
Correct, yeah. But like this is like instead of putting him in a different position on the national team where he's going to injure himself, keep him in his wheelhouse where he can do his thing.
Imagine that. It took Italy and AC Milan to figure out Pulisic's best position.
Yeah.
Oh
my God.
Fucking Christ. Anyway, Juventus are fine. They won the Derby against Torino, the Derby di Mola. But they're in 5th place. We like to draw as well.
Look at
that. We are in 6th place right now. But again, top of the table. Here we go. Here's it.
And it's early. The following segment has been brought to you by Whatever Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. The Sports Ball Podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion, marketing by Brock Ryder, graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion,
Music by the Heisenberg Compensators.